I know I told you guys the Namek and Frieza saga was coming, and I haven't forgotten, but the manga is really long and the video will take some time to finish, so I figured I'd give you guys a quick video so you don't get bored in the meantime. And with that out the way, let's get into the video. The Battle of Gods arc takes place after the events of the Majin Boo arc. Time has passed since then, and we find Goku working on a tractor when Goten arrives and surprises him with lunch. Goku takes a break from his tractor work and lets Goten take over while he eats. Regaining his strength, Goku powers up to Super Saiyan and begins some image training, conjuring up formidable foes to battle such as Frieza, Perfect Cell, and finally Kid Buu. However, Goten gets distracted by Goku's training and accidentally drives the tractor off of a cliff, prompting Goku to save him from falling. Goten inquires what his father was doing, and Goku explains that he was training, as you never know when a strong opponent like Buu will appear again. Goku discusses his wishes to train with King Kai, but states that Chi-Chi would never permit it, as they and the Ox King are now flat broke. At that moment, Hercule arrives to greet Goku and Goten. Meanwhile, in the far reaches of space, an alien race attempts to please Lord Beerus, the god of destruction, with a lavish meal. Confusion arises among the aliens when Beerus drinks without any reaction, and with a smirk, Beerus informs the aliens that he knew the meal was poisoned, but he was unaffected by it. Trying to cover their tracks, the aliens try to present their special soup, though Beerus makes his decision to destroy their planet. Upon hearing this, the aliens arm themselves in a futile attempt to resist, but Beerus effortlessly obliterates them in the entire planet with a mere flick of his finger. Beerus' attendant, Whis, remarks that Beerus accomplished exactly what he intended, but Beerus is preoccupied by a recently recalled dream. Back on Earth, Goku is taken aback by the substantial amount of money offered to him by Hercule. The 100 million Zeni prize money in question is a token of appreciation for saving the world, and Hercule believes that Goku and his friends are the ones truly deserving of it. Goku initially refuses the money, feeling overwhelmed, but when Goten explains that it's enough for Goku to stop working and focus on training, he quickly changes his mind, thanking Hercule for the gift. Meanwhile, Beerus recollects the name from his dream, the Super Saiyan God. This Super Saiyan God is someone who could potentially rival him, or so Beerus believes. As Beerus and Whis decide to return home, the Elder Kai and Kibito Kai observe that Beerus has destroyed a planet and worries about the impending consequences of his arrival. Beerus seeks guidance from the Oracle Fish, who also predicts an encounter with the Super Saiyan God. Beerus brags to Whis about his foresight regarding the emergence of a formidable adversary, and Whis acknowledges the Oracle Fish's prophecy, though he reminds Beerus of Frieza's destruction of the Saiyan homeworld, planet Vegeta. Beerus, now recollecting this, states he forgot he told Frieza to do that. Peering into his staff, Whis informs Beerus that the few remaining Saiyans now inhabit planet Earth. Beerus recalls Earth as the planet where he wiped out the dinosaurs ages ago, and Whis interjects that Son Goku, the Saiyan who defeated Frieza, is currently on King Kai's planet. This revelation surprises Beerus, who grows interested in seeing the Saiyan's power for himself. He tells Whis to set a course for King Kai's planet, and the two depart. Meanwhile, Goku is training with King Kai and Bubbles, and the Kai suddenly yells out in fear, prompting Goku to ask if he wet his pants. King Kai is upset that Goku would even ask such a thing, but admits he may do so as Lord Beerus is approaching his planet. Goku is confused on who Beerus is, but King Kai explains that he's the god of destruction and the strongest warrior in the universe. Despite Goku's enthusiasm to battle him, King Kai vehemently protests, emphasizing the importance of not provoking Beerus, who's known to get upset easily. Suddenly, Beerus, intrigued by the idea of a battle, appears behind King Kai, surprising everyone with his presence. King Kai tries to apologize for Goku's rudeness, but Goku is too elated about fighting Beerus and turns into a Super Saiyan. Stating he won't be holding back, Goku rushes at Beerus, who easily dodges all of Goku's attacks. As Goku throws more punches, Beerus comments that his hair is no longer black like typical Saiyan hair, and Whis notes that he changed into a Super Saiyan, a technique the Saiyans have been using recently. Goku smirks and powers up to Super Saiyan 2, re-engaging Beerus as the deity concedes that he now understands how Goku defeated Frieza, but decides that he's seen enough, as this is clearly the extent of the Saiyan's power. However, Goku, undeterred, transforms into a Super Saiyan 3, surprising Beerus, who dons a sadistic smirk. While Kibito Kai and the Elder Kai watch the battle from their planet, in another corner of the universe, a different pair also takes notice of Beerus being awake. The feline entity expresses satisfaction that Beerus is preoccupied with the battle, increasing the likelihood that their actions will go unnoticed. Back on King Kai's planet, Goku struggles to connect a punch with Beerus. He rears back and launches a powerful punch, inadvertently creating a gigantic hole in King Kai's small planet. Frustrated that Beerus won't engage in the fight, Goku Goku becomes angry. Beerus, however, suddenly appears in front of Goku and effortlessly sends him flying with the flick of his finger. Beerus has had enough and urges Goku to transform into a Super Saiyan God. However, Goku is unaware of this and insists that he's already reached his final transformation. Beerus, frustrated by Goku's response, takes matters into his own hands. He swiftly materializes behind Goku and incapacitates him with a swift neck chop, leaving him unconscious. With the battle over, Beerus and Whis depart for Earth to interrogate the other Saiyans on the Super Saiyan God. As they approach Earth, the other cat-like entity speculates whether they've been detected. His assistant notes that Beerus is currently en route elsewhere, suggesting that they remain undetected for now, and just moments later, Beerus arrives on Earth. As Goku lies on the ground in pain, King Kai inquires about his well-being. Goku acknowledges that he's alright, but admits that he was clearly outmatched by Beerus. Goku then sits up, recalling Beerus mentioning his plan to head to Earth and how this was bad timing as Bulma's birthday party was going on. Back on Earth, Bulma's cruise ship birthday party gets disrupted by Beerus, who comes to inquire about the so-called Super Saiyan God. Beerus vents his frustration by lashing out at the partygoers, especially due to Boo devouring all the pudding. Gohan and Boo are already incapacitated, prompting Gotenks to power up to Super Saiyan 3, but he's effortlessly flicked aside. Piccolo prepares to take action, but Vegeta advises him not to bother as he's greeted by Lord Beerus, who recalls meeting him as a child. Vegeta then has a flashback to his childhood memory of Beerus standing over King Vegeta, who apologizes for the Saiyans' arrogance. Vegeta states that no one can defeat Beerus as he's the strongest god in the universe, flattering the deity, who chuckles at the introduction. Suddenly, Bulma confronts Beerus for ruining her party and slaps him across the face, much to everyone's surprise. However, Beerus responds by slapping her back, shocking Vegeta and Trunks, who's now unfused from Goten. This act enrages Vegeta, who powers up with intense emotions at the god of destruction, who dared to lay hands on his Bulma. Vegeta charges in and launches a barrage of attacks, eventually sending Beerus flying into the air, where the Saiyan unleashes an enormous energy blast that engulfs a part of the planet, though Beerus remains unimpressed. Meanwhile, the Elder Kai notices another planet disappearing, even though he and Kibito Kai are currently monitoring Beerus on Earth. Both Supreme Kai use their crystal ball to observe a duo in space searching for specific wish orbs, and the duo's assistant suggests they move on before they're detected. When the Supreme Kai connect the wish orbs to the Dragon Balls, the duo notices them and gazes back through the crystal ball, surprising them. The two abruptly land in the world of the Kais and acknowledge the Supreme Kai of Universe 7. They question how much the Kais overheard, to which they pretend to not have heard anything. While Champa, the duo's leader, remains skeptical, he eventually departs with his assistant. Both Kai then panic, fearing that Champa might be referring to the Dragon Balls on planet Namek. The Elder Kai urges Kibito Kai to gather them all at once, and he takes off to do so. On Earth, just as Vegeta admits defeat to Beerus, who plans to destroy the planet, Goku suddenly arrives via instant transmission, requesting Beerus to wait just a little longer before destroying their home. With Beerus on the hunt for the Super Saiyan God, Goku comes up with the idea to consult Shenron, urging Bulma to prepare the Earth's Dragon Balls. Goku and his friends summon Shenron, who reveals that a Super Saiyan God can be temporarily created when 6 Saiyans with pure hearts work together to pool their energy. Unfortunately, there are only 5 Saiyans on Earth: Goku, Gohan, Goten, Vegeta, and Trunks. Surprisingly though, Videl reveals her pregnancy with her and Gohan's child, making it possible to assemble the group needed to awaken Goku as a Super Saiyan God, a form not much different from his base form in terms of appearance, with the exception of his hair and eye color turning red. Beerus appears moderately impressed, while Goku's friends and family appear somewhat bewildered. Gohan is unable to sense his father's energy, and Piccolo states that no mortal can sense energy that comes from gods, confirming that Goku has indeed attained this power. Goku makes a deal with Beerus, asking him not to destroy the Earth if he wins the fight, and Beerus reluctantly agrees, confident in his own victory. The battle between Goku and Beerus commences, and Beerus inquires about Goku's thoughts on his newly acquired god power. Goku is astonished by the immense power, and Beerus knocks him away, pursuing him shortly after. The two fight it out in West City, but find themselves having to avoid buildings to minimize damage. In response, Beerus headbutts Goku to the outskirts of the city, and as the Saiyan recovers, he appears to be out of breath. Beerus acknowledges that Goku seems to be getting the hang of his new power, but predicts he'll never be as strong as a god of destruction. Undeterred, the two rush toward each other and their punches connect, creating shockwaves felt even in the realm of the Kais. The Elder Kai notices and confirms confirms that if the two continue to battle like this, the entire universe will be destroyed. At the same time, Kibito Kai has collected the Namekian Dragon Balls, but it turns out they weren't the ones Champa sought, and the Elder Kai tells him to return them to Namek. High above Earth, Goku and Beerus continue their duel, though Goku pauses, attempting to catch his breath. Beerus grows impatient, stating that Goku is beginning to lose his power, and despite the enjoyment of the fight, he decides it's time to conclude it. Beerus then launches a massive destruction sphere toward Goku and Earth, telling the Saiyan to die along with his planet. However, Goku smirks and states that the power of the Super Saiyan God is telling him that he's barely scratched the surface of his potential, and counters with a Kamehameha to nullify the attack. This creates a massive explosion noticed throughout the cosmos. Soon after, Whis arrives in the battle space, suggesting that they consider the match concluded for now. Beerus, satisfied, chooses to leave Earth intact for now, so long as Goku pushes himself further to prepare for their rematch. Moreover, Goku learns that Beerus is the god of destruction in this universe, known as the 7th of 12. He states that there are certainly stronger beings out there, including Whis, who's revealed to be Beerus' teacher. Goku chuckles at the surprising revelation, and the two depart, leaving a battered Goku behind. The Kais remain deeply impressed by Goku's strength, and it's soon revealed that the younger Supreme Kai and Kibito have unfused thanks to a wish from the Namekian Dragon Balls. The Elder Kai wishes for peace to prevail a little while longer, and in a distant part of space, a group of aliens stumbles upon a massive Dragon Ball. They attempt to contact their headquarters, but notice Champa and his attendant outside their ship. With a smile, Champa fires an energy blast, obliterating all traces of the aliens. On planet Frieza number 17, another alien informs someone named Sorbet that their scout ship has been destroyed. With their forces being depleted, the remaining group contemplate the only option left, reviving Lord Frieza himself. Sorbet emphasizes the urgent need to locate a planet with Dragon Balls, and Champa's attendant cautions him that drawing attention will make Beerus aware of them. Champa agrees to return home, but he hints that he'll have a surprise in store for Beerus the next time they meet. The Battle of Gods arc may be a short one, but it's definitely a great starting point for Dragon Ball Super, as the introduction of Lord Beerus prepared both Goku and Vegeta to train harder to battle enemies both past and future with the power of the gods. But what did you think of this arc? What adaptation do you prefer more? Movie, TV show, or manga? Let me know down in the comments below. And again, with the Namek and Frieza arc being so long, that's gonna take a minute to finish, so be patient with me in the meantime. Thanks so much for watching, like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in the next one.